Hello everyone, my name's George and this is the George. So this is the post-match reaction to the Lions Zebre game in the URC that just finished. You can see over my shoulder the players are busy climbing off the field, walking, and it was tight. That was incredibly nerve-wracking towards the end there. The Lions went 10-9, won by 1 point, so they have won both of their away matches the last 2 weekends, and we are left with 2 undefeated teams in the URC. Leinster, who are yet to play this weekend and have already won 4 games, all 4 with a bonus point, so they're on 20 points on the log. And the Lions, having only played 4 games now, and Leinster are going to play their 5th later today, are also undefeated on 18 points. So the Lions go up to 2nd place in the log. Yesterday there were 2 games, and we saw, in round 5, and we saw Ulster beat the Ospreys 36-12, and the Bulls narrowly lose to the Scarlets. There was a red card at about, I think, 71 minutes for the Bulls, and a lot of people have looked at that and thought that wasn't a red card. I don't think it should have been. I hardly think it should have been a yellow card, but so be it. So the Scarlets scored a try after that, and they narrowly beat the Bulls. We just saw a 10-9 win by the Lions. There's Frankie Horn busy doing his post-match, and that's where we are. So on the table, currently, we've got Leinster in first place, played 4, won 4, 4 bonus points, 20 points. Lions played 4, won 4, 2 bonus points on 18 points. Glasgow are yet to play. The Bulls have played. So the games that are left this weekend today, we got the Hollywood Bet Sharks against Glasgow next at 3:45. What's the time now? 4:30. So in 15 minutes that kicks off. And the Sharks are welcoming back 10 Springboks. Most of the Springbok pack. So we've got Ox and Mbonambi, and I forget the other prop, and Eben, Sia's in there, Apelele Fassi's in there, Lucanio Arms in there, Bapimpi's in there, Jordan Hendrickse, Jaden Hendrickse. They're all back for the Sharks. So the Sharks have been playing really poorly, but it might change later. Although you do have the argument of a team in form versus a team with talent. So Glasgow are in form. They're the reigning champions. They're in form, they're cohesive, and the Sharks are brimming with talent, but this team hasn't played together yet. So we'll see what happens in a short while. The Stormers, who are propping up the log, right at the bottom of the log, they're playing against Munster at 6. They're playing at home. They should win, but I don't think they will. I think it's probably a narrow win for Munster. 6:15, we've got Edinburgh and Cardiff. Edinburgh playing at home, they should take that, although Cardiff are playing well. At 8:35 tonight, 2 games kicking off at the same time. Connacht against Leinster. Leinster should walk that with their pedigree. And then Dragons against Benetton, which should be a nice close game. So the table, I don't think will change much, because Leinster will just go most likely to 24 or 25 points if they win. Glasgow could go back to 2nd. If they win, they'll go to 20 points, possibly 21 if they win with a bonus point. But I don't know. You know, the Sharks might do the job there for the South African teams and leave the Lions in 2nd place. And below that, not much is going to happen. The Bulls have already played. Ulster have already played. And the teams below that are too far down to really affect the top 4 or 5 positions. Subscribe if you appreciate my content. I've been figuring out what I'm going to be posting about, and the answer is sort of on the door here behind me. So you're most likely to hear from me if the Lions, the Proteas, the Springboks, and possibly Manchester United are playing, and I believe that United are playing shortly. So, not.
No, I'm laughing.
Oh, he's laughing at the TV.
No, I'm laughing at the fact that United are so bad.
Shh. We have to be positive. Anyway. So I'm looking forward to the Sharks game that's going to start shortly. And you'll hear from me again next weekend. I think, I didn't actually look this up, but I think the Lions come home again. I think they are done. Should we check? Round 6. Round 6 we've got... No, they go to Leinster. That is awful.
Oh, no.
At the Aviva Stadium. So round 6 the Lions play in Ireland. Round 7 we have the Lions playing in Munster, so they play Leinster, Munster away. Round 8 they play the Stormers in Cape Town, and round 9 I think they surely they're home for round 9. No, they play the Bulls in Pretoria. So I guess it's only round 10 again when we're home. Yes, Bulls again. So Bulls back to back, but in round 10 we play at home in Ellis Park. So there you've got the preview of Glasgow and the Sharks that are just warming up. The weather's not great in Durban either, but not nearly as bad as it was in Italy with Zebre, with the Lions. It was awful. The pitch was just wet. The ball hardly bounced. The players were sliding all over the place. That explains the 10-9 score. And there were not really any standout performers on the attack. Defense, everyone really put up a good show. I think the Zebre had a better kicking game. They put in some incredible kicks. There was a 50-22. There were some great kicks. They had a better kicking game than the Lions today, but the Lions did score the only try in the game. That was 7 points, and that was the thing that made the difference. So subscribe, follow, like the video, and you'll hear from me again next week.